Hey everyone, been a minute since I made a video like this, just a simple update vlog about what's going on um, right now with me. So a few things I want to get to. First thing, running. I I did start running lately. I've only been able to run 1 mile so far, but I ran a mile 3 times in the last 6 days, and I'm I'm on my routine now. So I'm gonna be running 4 days a week, and yeah, I'll get some footage. I can't run crazy distances yet, but I'll get some footage with the GoPro of some runs. I'm not running tomorrow, but yeah. I, I, I'm trying to get the right workout schedule going. I want to do running and martial arts as my workouts, and then of course, core, back, lifting. But those last three things just sort of mixed in with the running and martial arts. And whenever I can find time, and when I am not feeling too worn out from working out, I do want to skate. But that's just gonna be like a free floating thing, skateboarding. I'm gonna do it whenever I possibly can, but the working out comes first. Skateboarding is not enough, but on its own to get me in proper shape right now. So we're doing the real working out, the real what you would typically think of as exercise. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're all about right now. Maybe maybe less so martial arts. Martial arts is kind of like skateboarding. You hone a lot of important skills, skateboarding and martial arts. Not something that is going to make you look super fit right away. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important to do the running and the lifting, and that stuff helps with the martial arts too. But running, my past 3 runs. So I ran the first run I did was down the Cuyahoga Valley National Park towpath. And the second run I did was down the Summit County Metro Parks hike and bike trail. And both of those 2 runs were just like straight and back, straight down this long straight path and then just back, But this morning I did a run from my apartment down to Waterworks Park and did a lot more turns, a lot more turning, a lot more. And 2 of the runs I've done were on pavement. The one I did today through Waterworks Park, and the one I did through on the hike and bike trail. The towpath I would consider it trail running. It's more trail running. The towpath, I would say, is sort of like not grass. It's sort of like gravelly, you know what I'm saying? But it's like fine gravel, and it's much easier on your legs. But I ran faster on my run today than I did in my first run, which my first run was the Cuyahoga Valley run, and that was trail running. But I ran doing a lot of turns and on pavement today better than I ran my first run on the trail. But the one in the middle, the second run, that was the best run. That was the hike and bike trail. It was pavement, but it was also snowy. We had a day of snow. Like right after I filmed my Spring is Here video, it snowed the next day, and but it was nice. It was beautiful. The snow looked very majestic. But that was my fastest time. The hike and bike trail. The slowest was my first run, the towpath, and the third one was in the middle, but it was the most hard and complicated run. But I still ran that faster than I was originally able to run on the towpath, which is, I think that's progress, and upping each of my runs up by either a half mile or a mile every week. You know, it depends on the day and whether it'll be a half mile or a mile. And it depends on what type of run I'm trying to do. I have a schedule where I do a normal length run, do something different the next day, not running, and then I do another normal length run, do something the next day, not running, and then I do a medium run, and then the next day a long run, and then the next day is I do nothing at all. But I'm trying to switch it up because I need to figure out I need to figure out ways to. I need to practice. I need to practice speed intervals where you run really fast and then you go slow and then you start running really fast again. It's like a pattern. You run fast and slow, and run fast and slow. That is that's something I need to start doing. So I'm gonna replace one of my normal runs with a speed interval, and I'm thinking do the other normal run. I don't know when I should do the other normal run. I don't know if I want to do a normal run like on a day to warm up for the speed interval the next time I run, or if I want to do one of my normal runs after the long run for an easy day, because you're supposed to still run but take an easy day after a long run. Right now after my long run I have my rest day, which is doing nothing at all. And on those other days when I'm not running, I'm doing martial arts, and I'm always doing lifting, back, and core mixed in. Got to get all parts of my body strong, all parts of my body looking good. Got to work on everything. But yeah. Anyway, the other thing I want to say, so I talked in my introduction vlog about how I'm trying to be healthier with the choices of what I consume, not just with food, but with drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. I don't do any really bad drugs anymore, but I was using those THC vapes, the hemp oil vapes, and those are no good. I do not recommend those. They make me cough every time I hit one. I cough almost every single time I hit one of those things, and I'm tired of coughing, you know? It doesn't even get you as high as, look, I'll show you. I said, you know what, I'm done with the vapes. You know, I still do the nicotine vape, but the THC vapes, I'm done with the THC vapes. And I bought myself some flour, you know? And this is hemp flour, or it's THC, but it's hemp. I got it at a smoke shop. I didn't get it at a dispensary, but it's black runts. And let me see if I can get a little nug for you to look at. It smelled really good. The guy had me smell a bunch of different strains, and this one smelled the dankest, you know. But let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't know if it'll show up really if I focus on it, maybe. I don't know if it'll really show up, if you'll really be able to get a good look at it. But anyway, that's now, it's just spilled on the ground. So I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, I bought this flour. How much was it? I don't even know. Oh shit! This is THCA, but it's 35. It's about 35% THCA. So this is strong stuff, but it's THCA. It's not the normal THC. Yeah. So this gets me higher, and I don't cough my lungs out. You know what I'm saying? And I picked up a little one hitter. All I need is one or two of these cigarette one hitter. You know, to be discreet in public, all I need is one or two little things of that, and I'm all good. Usually it's like 2 or 3 puffs, and that's one. I've been only doing like one thing of like 2 or 3 puffs to hit one little tiny thing of a nug, but today I tried it twice. I did 2 in a row, and that was good. You know, but I like this stuff. I'm gonna keep getting this brand. What's the brand? It's Indoor Cannabis. Indoor Cannabis is what it's called. Kind of funny because I really have been using it indoor. Well, don't tell my landlord, but I've been blowing it out the window or in the bathroom. I read that a long time ago. I read that if you are about to take a shower, it might be the best time to smoke if you're in the bathroom, like about to get in the shower and it's hot water. It's creating steam, and the steam will catch that weed smoke, and kind of it'll mask the smell, because it gets mixed in with the steam, and the steam kind of makes the smell less smell. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, got that. Soccer. So I've been watching some more soccer. The CONCACAF Champions Cup. Been watching that. It's pretty dope stuff. LAFC was killing it the other day. Was watching Cincinnati again. They're playing Tigres, Mexican team. I haven't finished that game yet, but Cincinnati's up 1-0 from last time I watched, and so that's cool. But also, so I was talking to Phil, right? And I was talking about how Cleveland doesn't have a soccer team. Well, they do, but Phil said, no, Cleveland does have a soccer team. And I was like, yeah, but it's like minor league. No one really, I mean, people pay attention to USL, the more, it's more minor league than MLS. People do pay attention to it if their city has a team, but it's not as big as MLS. But Cleveland's USL team, I believe, just got accepted into an expansion pack into the MLS. So Cleveland will have an MLS team soon, and soon all the 3 C's will have an MLS team, and we're gonna make Ohio one of the places in the United States of America for soccer, one of the best places for soccer. Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati will all have teams, and I don't know whether I'm gonna root for the Cleveland team or if I continue rooting for FC Cincinnati. FC Cincinnati has a special place in my heart. Going to college down in Cincinnati, and it was a new team when I was down there, and seeing how the city reacted, and it was amazing. Yeah, so I'm excited to watch a Cleveland MLS team. I am, but FC Cincinnati may remain my favorite team, because I don't want to quit on them. You know what I'm saying? But they're good. You know, they're really good. So yeah, watching a bit of Premier League this morning too. Newcastle beat West Ham 1-0. It was a good. The goal they scored was amazing goal. A cross into the box, little sliding dive, but with his foot forward, not diving headfirst, but a little sliding foot forward dive, and it just barely hit the foot, and it deflected it in perfectly into the goal, and it was an amazing goal. So that was cool. Got to read more articles on the Premier League though, because I haven't been keeping track of it, but I want to know what's going on. Yeah. So and then I guess the last thing I was going to talk about was what was it? Oh yeah, business ideas. So basically, I'm looking to start a couple hustles. Basically looking to. I suck at like a normal job. I can't do it. I can't hold down like a normal job. I've tried. I think I could eventually if I found something I liked. But right now I can't do the super organized and the super strict and the super and the super I can't do that, like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So the freelance writing I'm still working on, but I'm also right now I have an idea to flip vinyl. Basically buy cheap vinyl, go to a flea market, set up a stand, and sell some vinyl, flip it. I think that would be awesome, and I think I can do it. And then a little on down the line, when I have more money, I want to buy some skate decks in bulk, some blank skate decks, which you can get in bulk for like $18 a pop. Sell them for like $30 a pop. That's how much a blank deck goes for at a skate park. And you know, I mean at a skate shop, but you know, I'm just gonna be slinging them at skate parks. You know, I'm not gonna have a shop or anything. I'm just gonna go to the skate park, talk to people like, you need decks. You know, I got decks. You know, I'll So your deck for 30 bucks, you know, a good deck. This is a skateboarding company. This is a real skateboarding company. These are not Amazon blanks. This is a proper skateboarding company. And it's still a good deal. So, yeah. And of course the YouTube channel. But I don't really expect to be making money from this anytime soon. If I ever do. This is just something I do for fun, but I'm trying to shape my days around, you know, writing. I got to do my writing, you know, but I'm trying to shape my days around, getting these hustles started up. The vinyl, I bought some vinyl, to sell, and, but I got to build up inventory before I sell them. I got to get 3-4 crates at least to bring to the flea market. I got like half of one crate now. But soon I'll have enough to set up at a flea market, and it'll be real, you know. So looking at stuff like that, and I can make videos about stuff like that if I get good at it, or just show you to keep you updated and stuff like that. And yeah, but I'm really having fun making these videos, and I hope you enjoy watching them. And yeah, that's it for this little vlog update type thing. But I hope you guys have a good day, and stay tuned for more exercise. And when I'm talking about exercise, it could be running, it could be lifting, but also you got skateboarding and martial arts. Those are like the main things, and then you got to do the running and the lifting to be good at that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I consider the running and the lifting low-key the training for the skateboarding and the martial arts. But I am trying to run a half marathon. That is a goal that I have. And you know, there'll be more commentary type videos of different topics that I find interesting, and I gotta make more videos about, like, I don't know, collecting things in my personal collection. I will make videos about like what it's like for me to be flipping stuff, but I need to make some videos about my personal collection, what I find, what is meaningful to me that I own that I'm not gonna sell. So anyway, but it's gone on long enough. Have a good one. Peace.